Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Nicole and I'm a 6th-year medical student. Just got back to my dorm, so first thing up is actually to just unpack everything I brought from home. I've always bring a suitcase back from home just to bring some groceries, or there's some stuff I forgot to bring last week. So I need to unpack that. And today I'll just be starting off a vlog and I'll just show you guys how my life looks like during the first or actually second week of school now, where I'll be just cramming a bit because we have a little exam coming up on Friday. I didn't have much time to vlog today, but here's a quick overview of what I'm eating for dinner. I have some fish here with tofu, and then I have watercress. I've got some rice, and then I'm just gonna watch some YouTube while eating dinner before I go back to study. Good morning. So it's currently Tuesday. It's like 7:52 right now. I have class at 11:30, so until then I need to eat breakfast, I need to exercise, and I'm probably gonna do a bit more studying. So I'm already steaming a sweet potato out in the pantry, and now I'm just gonna open up a epic workout and get some exercise in. I always find that when I exercise in the morning, I feel so much better about myself for the entire day because at least I did one thing productive at the very beginning of the morning. What I'm gonna do right now is just open up Epic. That's like a series of workout videos that I really enjoy doing, and I have dumbbells that I brought from home. And right now, I think I'm on day 6. Day 6 is dumbbells, arms, and abs workout for 40 minutes. So I'm gonna do that, and after I finish exercising, then I'll eat.
Certainly use a little bit of momentum and move my elbows to get up. I would say you really want to focus on stopping when
So I finished eating breakfast and I have around an hour until my next class starts. So I'm gonna try this cardiac arrest game again. I keep on getting stuck on one of the scenarios, but it's basically like a virtual game that our faculty designed to help us practice the steps of resuscitation, or how to treat a patient or stabilize a patient who's undergone a cardiac arrest for various different reasons. So I'm gonna try scenario 2 again, and hopefully I will manage to pass the game before my class at 11:30. So this is what the game looks like. It's hosted on Moodle, which is this online platform that we use for acute medicine. So I've passed scenario 1 and I'm trying to pass scenario 2 right now. Let's make this full screen and then get started. Walking into class now, I have a blood culture tutorial. So we need practice taking blood cultures of a mannequin, like how to do the aseptic technique and everything. It's currently 8 right now and I'm just now eating dinner. But today was a pretty typical day. In the morning I had a blood culture session. So first we just went to observe how to do a blood culture, and then after lunch we had the chance to actually do it ourselves. It was on a mannequin. It's mainly learning how to use the aseptic technique, and then afterwards I came back to my dorm. I did a bit more reading of this Red book. So currently I've been trying to read 50 pages a day because there's 150 pages, and I'm on page 131, which is pretty good progress. I have around 20 pages left and then I'll be done reading this book. And then afterwards I'm gonna do some more practice questions on the Moodle platform. So that's what I've been doing in terms of studying. It's just kind of passively reading it and underlining some key points I think will be important or might show up on the post-course exam, which is scheduled for Friday morning. After doing a bit of studying, I napped a bit, and then we had a briefing for our medical rotation. So the way that our Year 6 is structured, basically, is that we have 2 rotations of med and then 2 rotations of surgery. We all attend a briefing to learn about how we're going to be examined at the end of the year, how the teaching activities are arranged. We have like a medicine A and a medicine B block that I still kind of don't fully understand, but I think I'll figure it out once I start my med rotation. And then there's like a bunch of ward activities or clinics that we can register for. Briefing ended around 7:15, 7:30ish, and then thank God I already pre-washed veggies. So I think I need to do that, especially when I know that I have like a late class. And I also batch cook rice for a week. So I just came back and I steamed my rice, cooked my veggies, and then tonight I'm having a bit of salmon with tofu. I'm gonna pull up something on YouTube to watch. And then after I finish dinner and you wash dishes, and I'm gonna finish reading the book. And if I finish reading the red book and I still have time before like 10:30, 11ish, maybe I'll do some other random stuff. I also have some admin work that I need to get done. Oh, and I still need to print stuff at the library. But yeah, that's about it. First, bon appetit. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. So one thing I usually get are cognac noodles in 2 packs here. And then I think we ran out of the tofu I usually get because it's usually right here. I would consider getting this one. I usually just check the ingredients to see like the protein content per 100 grams. I kind of care too much about nutrition labels, which is probably a bad thing sometimes, but oh well, yeah. Since that one is out of stock, I'm gonna grab this yellow one. This one is also pretty good. Yeah, the ingredients are pretty good too. And decently high in protein. And it's not expensive. That's important. So yeah, just gonna get a pack of this first. That's all I need to buy today. Alright, so I have everything checked out here. And I have like a grocery bag where I put everything. So yeah, that's that. Then time to pay. So I'm back from grabbing groceries. I actually haven't really done much studying. I spent the morning kind of running errands and then I got back pretty late and now I'm just like really tired. I do have like a optional lecture at 5:45 about how to study for the upcoming year. So I'm gonna attend that. Until then, I still have a good like 45 minutes. So I think I'm actually just gonna try napping. I'm really tired. But before I nap, I want to show you guys how I've been using my planner. So this is how it looks. I tried doing it for May and then I kind of like forgot about it. So I changed it to like June. But I have here basically like the books I want to read, some articles. I want to read more articles. I want to get into watching documentaries and I want to try doing something new every week. And then there's also like YouTube and then just like some reminders for myself. For tasks, there's also just like some random stuff like acute medicine, vision board and stuff like that. And then this is what I've been doing mainly for June. So I have like a mini calendar here. And as I track each day, I slash out the date. And then here are a list of habits I want to maintain or like build up. So I haven't tracked it for yesterday. And I know that because I haven't crossed out to Tuesday. So the idea here is that I kind of try to build a streak. In the past, what I did is I would have like bubbles like this and I would just like color it in every time I did it. But then I would get discouraged when I like skipped a couple days. So instead, I just use one stroke for each time I do it. So it feels like I've never broken the streak. It's kind of like playing mind games with myself, but like, honestly, everything is a mind game at this rate. I realized that it really helped for studying actually. I was trying to read through this book and it had like 150 pages. And I told myself on Sunday night, I'm gonna read 50 pages tonight. And I managed to do that. And then the next day, I just like, since I already did it the day before, I wanted to keep up that like streak of one day. So I kept it up and I did that on Monday. And then I did it again on Tuesday. And then I finished the book. And once I have the idea in my mind that like I've already kept up with this for a couple of days, I want to keep this up. I don't want to break the streak. I managed to like push myself to keep on doing it. And I realized like once I actually get started, it's really not that bad. Like it's just like the initial activation energy that's required for the task. That's a bit hard to build up, but once you get over that activation energy, it's relatively easy to just keep on going. So far, this has been working pretty well for me. So if streaks help for you, I highly recommend. Give yourself a tally for every day you keep up with it and try to keep that streak going and see if that works for you. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna nap a bit first until I go to class. Finished eating all my veggies, and I usually eat all my veggies first, and then this is what I have. I have fish, rice, tofu, konjac noodles, egg, and then I have a pack of seaweed. I've been starting to do this recently. I will eat a pack of seaweed with my rice. It just makes it so much better. So I finished eating dinner, and there's still like a self-assessment that I need to do on Moodle. So I'm just gonna be doing that. I have my laptop propped up on the shelf and it's at a good height for me. So I kind of treat this like a standing desk now. And it's just good for if I just finished eating, I don't want to sit down for a very long period of time, but I do want to get some work done. Then I'll put my laptop on the shelf and then I'll just stand in front of my laptop to work.